Electricity and water bills. Electricity is used in many places for domestic, commercial, and industrial purposes. Users or consumers of electricity have to pay for the amounts of electricity they use. All the electricity a person uses in his or her home or shop passes through a meter, which is read once a month to find how much has been used. Water meters are read in the same way as electricity meters. There are two types of meters, digital and clock meters. Examples: 2021, a woman used 307 units of electricity for a month. The electricity company charges 3 kwacha per unit plus a fixed charge of 18 kwacha 15 ngwe. Find the total amount that she paid. A woman used 307 units of electricity for a month. The electricity company charges 3 kwacha per unit plus a fixed charge of 18 kwacha 15 ngwe. Find the total amount that she paid. Now, when you're looking at electricity, when they talk about a fixed charge is a must. Whether you have used electricity or not, you have to pay that fixed charge. The question is saying the woman used 307 units and the company charges 3 kwacha per unit. So what we are supposed to do is to multiply the 307 units times the 3 kwacha plus the fixed charge, which is the 18 kwacha 15 ngwe. So we are going to say total amount equal to cost of units used plus fixed charge. So we are going to say 307 times 3 kwacha plus our fixed charge, which was 18 kwacha 15 ngwe. When you multiply 307 times 3, you are going to get 939 kwacha 15 ngwe. So the total amount the woman used was 939 kwacha 50 ngwe. Question 2. Mrs. Malaiti bought 250 units of electricity at 0.25 kwacha per unit for the first 200 units and the rest at 0.60 kwacha. So the question is saying, how much did she pay for the first 200 units? Calculate the total cost of the units of electricity Mrs. Malaiti bought. So we'll take it step by step. How much did she pay for the first 200 units? The question is saying Mrs. Malaiti bought 250 units of electricity at 0.25 kwacha per unit for the first 200 units. So for the first 200 units, she paid 0.25 kwacha. So what we are supposed to do is to multiply 200 times the 0.25 kwacha. So we are going to say cost of the first 200 units is equal to 200 times 0.25 kwacha. When you multiply that, you get a 50 kwacha. Calculate the total cost of the units of electricity Mrs. Malaiti bought. So what you are supposed to do is to subtract 200 units from the 250 units, because the first 200 units were bought at 50 kwacha, where she spent 0.25 kwacha per unit. After the 200 units, she was paying a 0.60 kwacha. So you are supposed to subtract 250 minus 200, whatever remains, which is a 50, you multiply it by 0.60 kwacha. So we are going to say total amount due is equal to cost of units used plus rest of units used. So the cost of the units used was 200 times 0.25 kwacha. The rest of the units, you have to subtract 250 minus 200 times 0.60. For the first units, it was 200 units. Afterwards, she used 50 units. Those 50 units have to be multiplied by 0.60. So we'll say 200 times 0.25 kwacha plus 50 times 0.60. When you multiply 50 times 0.60 kwacha, you get a 30 kwacha. So when we add 50 plus 30, we get 80 kwacha. So the total cost of the units of electricity Mrs. Malaiti bought was 80 kwacha. Question 3. Mr. Mushimani's water reading are as follows. 1st January 2015, we have those digits 06945. On the 1st of March 2015, it read 07245. Find the number of units used during the month of February. If 1 unit costs 9 kwacha, calculate the cost the water used. Calculate the cost of the water used. So what we are supposed to do is to subtract the units which were read on the 1st of March minus the units on the 1st of February. So we are going to say 07245 minus 06945 is giving us 300. So the number of units for the month of February was 300 units. If 1 unit cost 9 kwacha, calculate the total cost of the water which was used. So what we are supposed to do is to multiply 300 times 9 kwacha. So we are going to say cost of water used is equal to units used times rate per unit. So we'll say 300 times 9 kwacha will give us 2,700. Used 2,700 kwacha in the month of February. As simple as that.